Hello and welcome to the next tutorial. Today we're going to be making one of these. I know. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's amazing. And you're going to be making one, but I don't really know what to call it. Let's just call it rings for now, but it's so pretty. All right, let's get started. First thing you're going to need are some spheres. So let's do this. Let's just get the spheres out of the way because I don't want to do this to all of them. Let's just do it to the first one. Let's maximize the steps to each one of these. So we're going to need 6 of these. So I'm just going to duplicate, Control D, move it over here. And then I'm going to hit Control D for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th. So now I have, whoa, we got another one over here. There, got rid of that. So they're all maxed out for the sides. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And while we're at it, let's get the other parts you're going to need. You're going to need 2 of these and 1 of these cubes. Just for right now, let's just put this at 30. What number do I have? 32 as the height. Okay, we'll worry about that later. But that's all you need. So you're going to hit the shift button and hold it, and you're going to go to 50. So 50, right around. Wow, 50 is so much bigger than I thought. I need to zoom out. All right, so that's the first part. The second one's going to go to 46. And I clicked the wrong one. Okay, 46. I'm hitting the shift button. That's why it's going up like this. Otherwise, you're going to have a weird looking sphere. The second one is going to be a hole. So there you go. I'm going to put these 2 together. I'm going to select both of them. I'm going to click the letter L so I can align them. You can always also click up here for that. And this time, we usually just click on 2 of these. We're going to click on these 3. Let's see if we can get you a better angle on this one. We want the center, the left, and the center going this way. And then we're going to group them. I'm going to select both of them again. And Control G, of course, you can also click on this button here. Now, I can't really see this, so I'm going to click on the letter T so I can make sure it worked. Yep, that's good. All right, now this one is going to be 45. So Shift, and then I'm going to go up to 45. There it is. The one over here, by the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm going down by 4. So 45 minus 4, it's going to be 41. There you go. And 41. Great. So I'm going to align these 2 here. I'm going to click the letter L again. It's pretty much like this the whole time. I'm almost done with this. Can you imagine? You're going to have your little toy pretty soon. I'm going to group these 2. And then I'm going to hit the letter T. That way I can see inside of it. Yep. And now the last 2. Let's just move these over here. This one is not going to go down by 4. I'm going to make this, look carefully, because if you're following the pattern, you're going to be wrong. This one's going to be 39.5. I'm just going to add the 0.5 here, 39.5. This one is going to go for less than that at 35.5, but I'm just going to stop it at 35 and then go to 35.5. This one is going to be transparent or a hole. And then I'm going to align these 2, click the letter L. Again, I'm going to click on all 3 of these. That way I know it's centered. And I'm going to group, be careful you don't choose the ones in the back. I'm going to group these 2, Control G, and of course you can always choose that button there. And then the letter T so I can see what's going on here. Oh, good. By the way, the letter T doesn't make it a hole, it just makes it see-through. Now that I have these 3, I'm going to select all 3 of them. I'm going to click the letter L again and do the same exact thing for all 3 of them. And here we go. There. Now we have all 3 of these inside of each other. And now I'm going to get rid of the top and the bottom. So I'm going to drag this underneath. And let's look at it from the side so you can see what I'm doing here. There you go. And, ooh, not very centered. I'm going to make the block a total height of 18. So I'm going to click here, 18. The other one's going to do the same exact thing. In fact, I'm going to get rid of that one. Since it's already done, I'm just going to duplicate this one, Control D, and move it up. But I also needed to be 18. Oh, it's already there. Forgot about that. This is where we need this block. Okay, very important. It looks like it's aligned, but I just want to make sure. So I'm going to click on the work plane tool and click there. I'm going to click on this one now and then click on the letter D to make sure that it is on top of there. And it is. It was. That's a miracle. It worked. All right, so now I don't need this anymore. And now I'm going to make sure that the blocks are totally surrounding these two. And there we go. We're going to select everything. You see how I did that? I'm going to click and drag so that everything is selected, and then I'm going to group them. And in a few seconds, we're going to have our rings. That's it. We are done. Wow. However, if you're in my class, you are not done, because I will not let you print it like this. This is super boring the way it is now. You can put some decorations on there and make them cool. Make them you, because you are special in so many ways. I'm going to click this and, drag it down and then click the letter D so it goes up. Now, here's the great thing about this. If it doesn't fit, like if it's sticking out like that, we'll just make it a little bit wider. Let me zoom in here so I can click on that little corner. Ooh, so hard. I'll just drag it forward. Okay, so look, here's the thing. When you're adding stuff like this, you only want it to go to the outer blue part. If you go all the way through, this thing is not going to spin and you're going to break it. All right, so I told you, don't do it. So if you do it, it'll be your choice and it'll be broken. It'll be beautiful, but it won't work. But if you don't want a star or, whatever, any of these designs, you can also click over here, put in text, and you know what you can put? Your name. Your name can go down here, and make sure, again, just like before, that it only goes to the outer layer. Otherwise, if it attaches other ones, you're going to find out that you made a mistake and it's going to not spin. And that's the beauty of this thing, that it spins. All right, so go ahead and do that. And I hope you subscribe, enjoy, and tell others about this, because who doesn't like a cool tutorial about stuff we have no name for? All right, have a good day.